Well, hello my fellow car modelers, how you doing today? We're bringing back the, not pre-decorated, but the pre-colored body. I added another sticker here, or vinyl. I had forgotten to put that on, and I added these right here. So, you know, the vinyl wrap has been done probably 3-4 weeks. We did the testing of the white over the blue, no bleed through still. It's been a week or so. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and clear this sucker and see how it turns out. Let's see what happens. It could work out. It could be a complete disaster. Who knows? So, what we're gonna do is I've decided, I was gonna at first try different clears, but I know a lot of people were saying, you know, just blow 2K clear on there and that'll do the job. It definitely will. Usually you have pretty good success. That clear can cover anything. But the whole idea of this is simplicity, and for the average or basic modeler, or just, you know, us guys who just want to do a quick petty car like this, which is really what I want to do. That's what I like about this. And you want that on the shelf and you're going to get a great appearance. I think we're just going to go with rattle can, and we're going to go with Tamiya. That is probably the most popular model clear out there. That's what I use a lot when it comes to just putting some rattle can clear on. I know a lot of people like to use Rust-Oleum or hardware stuff, you know, from the hardware store, and that, you know, I was thinking of trying that out, but quite honestly, I don't use that stuff. I didn't feel like going and buying it. So let's just stick with Tamiya and see what happens. I'm gonna shoot the whole car in Tamiya, so let's go do that. Okay, we're all set up outside here. I got my TS13 clear right there, and we're gonna start shooting. I want to do light coats first, just one good tack coat. Got a little bit of a wind there. Just getting it all over. We're gonna hit everything. That's the first coat on there. Don't seem to see any bad reactions. And we're going to let that sit, and we'll hit another coat on there and see what it looks like. So it's sat for a couple of minutes, and not really seeing any adverse effects here. That's just the first coat on there, and it looks pretty good. I don't think we're going to have any issues with the Tamiya Clear TS13. Went on the plastic, which that stuff is pretty forgiving on going on to just raw plastic. I did that with that Tamiya GT4 Mustang years ago, and I just shot it right onto the bare plastic, and it still to this day looks great. But yeah, we're looking good. I'll probably let this sit for a little bit more and put another coat on there. You can get it really thick and buff it too, so that's what's really great about this clear. Being a synthetic lacquer, it's very buffable, so you can get your polishing cloths out and really have a really nice shine. But you can see how putting that clear on there is really popping the colors too. It's really doing well. But you can see it's just got, you know, this was the first thin coat. I'm going to lay a nice heavy coat after I let this set up for a little while. I don't really see issues with the clear portions around the edges there. It kind of went pretty invisible. You get enough on there, that's going to bury that into the clear. Yeah, you're going to have a good looking model. So that's working out really good. It really is popping the vermilion. I don't know if you can tell, but the vermilion's popping real good. And I want to cover something someone mentioned before. You see that little dark line right there? Someone was saying in the video about putting the white on under the hood that it looked like that the vinyl was lifting. That's not a lift. If you watch the first video I did, I accidentally wiped it down or kind of smoothed it out with a cloth that had something on it, and it put a kind of a, there was some paint or thinner on there, and it put a streak on there I couldn't get off. So that is, you're not seeing it because I'm looking at it, not looking at the camera. There's the streak right there. That was something that was on the cloth. It's not a lift. That is very, you can see from there, it's not lifting at all. I'm sorry if I'm getting off camera. I can't really see my viewfinder. I'm kind of just looking at it. So hopefully I'm catching everything correctly and hitting the camera and blowing this all straight to heck. So let's gonna let this sit. It's getting pretty dry. I'm gonna shoot another coat on here. Let me go get the can here.
You're watching the Luka Cee channel on YouTube.
Alrighty, and it's a semi-cloudy day today. For good weather for spraying the paint on here. About 70 degrees out, so let's go ahead and shoot another coat on here. I'm going to try to just do this one last coat, and that should be just fine. I'm really going to lay it on. This way. Sorry if I'm off camera. Put a little extra on the top there to really get it in there. Yeah. Let's let this dry, harden up, set up, whatever phrase you like to use. But yeah, that's looking nice. We got some little things in the paint there that could be buffed out if you choose to do so, but laid out pretty nice. So off camera, I shot just one more quick coat on the sides just to really lay it out good. It's still very wet, but we got some speckles of crap in there because, well, this really isn't the optimum spraying way to go with spraying outside. You know, got a little bit of a wind today, so I just wanted to do this more for showing that you can clear over these. And we're going to let this sit, and we'll pick it up on the inside there back at the bench, and we'll see how it looks in a few hours. We'll discuss.
Okay, so it's probably about 2 hours since we shot the clear on here. It still could sit for a little while longer, but all in all, really didn't have bad effects. It looks pretty good. Got a little bit of kind of shrinkage going on here. I would suggest actually putting more clear on. I would let this sit for a little while longer. I got a little bit of sagging right there. It's all stuff that can be taken care of with some buffing, but we got clear on it all. No bad reactions at all on the plastic, and I got stuff in it. Like I said, this was a quick just to see how it would work. So I've got a lot of dust in the clear because, you know, I was just doing it outside, had a little bit of wind going on, but yeah, you can see that how it's got a bit of a shine to it now. This would look good up on the shelf, quite honestly. It would look really good on the shelf. It's my favorite side. This is the side that I did a little better on the wrap, but I want to get another one of these and really do it right. I think I would clear it. I would probably, me personally, I'd use an entire can of TS13 because that's what I did on that Tamiya GT4 Mustang, and it really did nice because, again, when I was shooting that was a quick video. I had to get it done fast, so I didn't paint the body. I used just shot, you know, put the decals on it, and I shot right on the plastic, right onto the plastic. And that's what this stuff is really truly designed to do, so it's going to work good on plastic. But I think this I'm not going to do anymore too. This was just a test body, but if I do one of these, I'm going to get a fresh can of clear, probably use that entire can of clear on the body and then buff it, and I bet you it would look fantastic. But you can see you can clear over these. You just got to take your time. Light coats. I did a light coat, then I did a heavy coat, and then I did one last blast. Probably went a little bit too fast just for the sake of trying to get the video done. If I was doing this on being real serious, I'd take a little bit different measures, But all in all, this shows you it can be done. Not a bad result. Not a bad result at all. I definitely am pretty freaking pleased with it. So that's it. There's the last experiment with this. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get a hold of another one of these later on, and I might do a whole build and have you guys follow that and really make that one look nice. I really like what it looks like. It'll look good on the shelf. Thanks a ton for checking this video out. If you haven't been over on my Teespring store, I haven't mentioned it in a while, but we got some cool shirts and mugs, and we got a shirt that says, keep gluing those fingers together and keep cutting that styrene. Bunch of things going on over there. Please check it out. The link in the description below, and like and subscribe. We've already talked about that in the past. I want to thank you guys for supporting this channel. Things are going really great. We're having a good time, and well, you know what? We will see you in the next video, but until then, go out and build model cars. Why? Because they're fun. And then, of course, glue the fingers together and cut that styrene. We'll see you in the next video. Here's the producers.
Hello, Phoenix.
Ugh. Because if I was ready, you know, that ain't ever gonna happen. Because I'm never ready when I turn the camera on. There, now I'm ready.